Shalom, guys. I hope that you're doing well. Peace to you. Peace in these gates. I hope that you are doing wonderful and you've had a beautiful Shabbat or Sabbath. Sun is finally set, and so I asked the Most High if he wanted me to come on and do a reading, and he gave me a great big yes, and so here we are. And happy birthday, happy anniversary, all that kind of stuff as well to you. And let me move this out of the way. All of that. So if you are new, I just do a different type of work here for the Most High God. A lot of times I'm looking at crime. And the Most High, all his paths are mercy and truth. To such who keep his commandments and his testimonies, and we are to judge and rule and reign and to correct nasty business in the earth that comes from the demonic realm. And that's why crime exists. And so when we understand that things come from the spiritual realm and that we're really in a war, then you'll fight differently. I'm known to be extremely sharp against wicked stuff. I'm not religious or anything like that, but I am for righteousness, and I am for the word of the Most High God. It has proven to be the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, and I stand on it, and I will not waver to the right or to the left, but what the Most High says. And people call him many things, and he is the great spirit of the universe, and he has a name, and he tells us his name forever is the Tetragrammaton, which is Yod He Vav He, and I call him Yehovah. People call him Yahweh, Yahuwah. I call him Yehovah. There is a video down below that'll show you what his name looks like in the tarot as well, and it'll either put a good healthy fear in you, and comfort you, or you don't give a rip, and I would be running at that point. You ain't gonna be able to escape outside of that name. It's a strong tower, and they who run into it is safe, and that's it. Anyway, the Most High just told me that the enemy serpent is afraid right now. Okay, well, good. That's good. So you got, an enemy. They're afraid right now. That's great. And we're talking about, the demonic realm. And it actually, like I said, it works in this realm as well through people, unfortunately. But we want the Most High to rebuke the wicked one. Most High, what do you want to bring out here, please? We have the Lover's card, the Seven of Cups, the Four of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, the Justice, the Ace of Cups, the Temperance, and the Chariot is out here. Something very legal is out here in a really big way, and there's choices being made. We've got two choices card, and somebody's possibly trying to get their balance. Also with these three cards can go to balancing energy. So the Four of Wands is like a celebration or a wedding. Not everybody's married. Not everybody's, maybe you're going to a wedding. There's traveling here. There's something about somebody's husband. Just a marriage situation could be out here. So if you're brand new, there's hidden language inside the tarot, and I'll read a lot by that language, and you'll learn the cards different with me. Here, I care about what God has to say. I'm going to read the way he tells me to read. And so somebody's name could be Zach. The name Zach specifically is out here in the phonics in a really big way. There is there's choices being made that's very complex around some type of a communication out here right now, in being receptive to something. Something could be very public going on for some of you all, but there's a truth out here. I always pointed out with this Four of Wands, there's a big fat dragon in somebody's home here. And so something dragoness is here attached to something intimate, and choices being made. It's got a consequence to it. At the bottom of the deck is the Ten of Wands. And so right before I got started, when I asked the Most High if he wanted me to do a reading, and he said yes, and he brought out the word oppression, and this card also showed itself as well. There's an oppression around a situation out here. Somebody trying to get their balance. Let's see what all this is. Some of y'all may have a pregnancy situation going on out here, since this is the pictograph of the sperm. And this is all the aces go to a conception. Or somebody could get pregnant if you think you might want to go somewhere and somebody's married out here and somebody's husband's out here, could get somebody knocked up, or somebody's married and the wife could be. That energy is out here. It's intimacy here. The sperm is here. This is somebody wants somebody to be receptive to something, or it's already happened and it's oppressive on something that's going on. It's something legal. It could come out of this thing very much so if it hadn't already for anybody's timeline. If the dragon, spiritually speaking, represents whoredom and a prostitute energy, then something real dragonous is out here, and you don't know there's death at her house, God says. And there'd be a little money. Somebody's paying somebody for some sexual thing out here, and we live in a perverted world today, like we always talk about. So this is like, if the Seven of Cups represents, and one of its meanings is somebody who has many suitors, then they lay with a lot of people out here, and something dragonous is here. Or your spouse is doing something while they're on the road, possibly. If those of you have somebody who travels, you might want to check them out. If you ain't dealing with sexual matters, there is something legal though that is out here, and somebody really is trying to get their balance. There's a death matter out here for some of your cases. This can be a returning energy, or if this has already went down, somebody's trying to make a choice. They want to heal something or reconcile something. If it's in all uprightness, it's a victory. And some type of justice is out here. Okay, for something to be invested in. If you're doing something with a good solid message to, heal a matter, but there are choices out here. Somebody's in the Navy out here as well, connected to something going on. Show me what the truth is here. Or any military could be out here, but specifically the Navy's coming through. So there is something about the Hierophant goes back to marital situations as well. And there is a war. This in general is a war-like energy as well. So this have to really push through, or somebody's wounded from something out here. And the truth, the Hierophant, spiritual mentors, teachers, this is prophet energy when the Temperance card comes out as well. This word goes to always looking towards something, someone, or a location or a place is the word out here. Somebody may be hazing somebody, or if somebody did haze, or there's some type of hazing with an organization that's out here, or somebody did get wounded by some hazing, or you're in college, or you're dealing with somebody that you've went to school with, that's a clue to something, or in your past something's taken place, and that's just a clue to somebody or something. Then I'll bring all those types of energies out here within some type of a situation, but somebody's got a wounding out here. This is like the wounded warrior having to push through something. This is about being receptive to something. Again, for some of y'all, this is a pregnancy situation out here. There is a conflict with the Five of Swords, but that would get a victory and a defeat on something as well. Because somebody knows some type of truth with clarity. Because the enemy's scared right now is what God said. And I'm going to go off what he said. So something's known in somebody's house about some warfare energy that's out here, and somebody trying to get their balance and making a choice. It better be by the truth, with integrity, with the Hierophant coming out here. And if you are heirs to kingdoms, because this is an heirs to kingdoms, and somebody thinks they're going to try to touch somebody that belongs to God Almighty, or they've already started a process and do something, they're scared right now on something that's going on, because some type of truth is out here on a matter. Show me more information here. The Empress is out here, and she does represent pregnancies. And the death card is out here. Something about either your wife or your mother or a pregnancy, and this is your genitals when it comes out as well. Let me see what this word is out here. Rather, so gathering people or gathering things. Maybe somebody try to get up and get their balance to go somewhere, or try to figure out what to do, or how to get something done here, or how to gather people as well. Is the word out here. To gathering people, things, ideas are going on here. So this is like I got many options on something when that comes out. The word the other direction is dissolving or fainting or melting with affliction and stuff like that. So again, also can go by water or washing away by water is here, or carrying, or something did take place by water and somebody carried something away, or whatever that is. But about the Navy coming out, this is one of the words, that direction, or any kind of water that represents a river. This is the ocean as well. So something like that is out here. Whatever this means, there's movement going on, or somebody's trying to figure out how to get some movement, or gathering things, people, places. I don't know what's going on in the news right now either. I have no idea. Is there anything going on? I don't know. Like natural disasters and stuff. I don't really know. Could be anywhere. Could have been something that's just happened with the hurricane as well, and something's coming out of the situation with that as well that you're still dealing with. But whatever this is, there is somebody also may have died around a celebration. It's also showing so. The Empress with the Hierophant combination goes to a feasting and a festival, in which we've just come out of that energy as well with the trumpets. But that alone also has that meaning of celebration stuff. But there's a dragon around something. If you've kept the ways of God, then the devil's going to be trembling on something as well. There's third parties out here collaborating. So whoever's trying to gather things together and do whatever, or somebody's got some good, if somebody's caught up in some type of an affair out here and somebody knows somebody's on their way in doing something, or something like that is out here, then somebody's trying to get the heck out of Dodge somewhere to go somewhere, do something, or something like that is here for somebody as well. Show me the Seven of Cups. I'm getting many different directions of energies, and so you may have to run this back and just take what's yours. It's like it's coming with a flood. I'm feeling that like flood-like energy. If somebody is trying to do something negative to you and you do stand with God, even though the enemy comes in like a flood, God said, I'll put up a standard against him. Okay, or he's already done that, and that's why the enemy's afraid of something out here. Show me the Seven of Cups most of. There's something about a battle oppression, though, that is out here. So this is about getting into unity, and there's an abomination with this. All right, the Justice is already out here. This is in the reverse. And the King of Swords is out here. It's very sharp-like energy. So you're dealing with somebody who does not have their balance. There's too many cards that go back to balancing. You're dealing with somebody who's got mental issues. So it can be a mental illness energy as well. And somebody's got like a reptilian topic nonsense. You don't need to be getting into unity. So one of my Hebraic deck here, that's literally got the Hebrew in it itself written on the cards from the printer. In that deck, the Seven of Cups talks about somebody who has nasty sexual behaviors about themselves. And again, there's a whoredom energy in somebody's house. And so whatever all this is about, the sex that's really out here on this table, something abominable is with it. If there's a kid involved in something and there's some type of nasty thing going on with the kid, man, and you better be afraid, then the law needs to get up in here and bend somebody for some type of molestation nonsense out here. Okay, that ain't gonna be for everybody, but it would be showing up out here. Or you might want to check your teenager. They could be in whoredom while you're on a trip or something. There's a lawyer out here as well. This could be a law. Obviously, somebody works for the law out here, and there's choices about getting into unity. or you're going to get in unity and gather some people and some things because you know about something abominable, and you're going to go kick the devil in their freaking head. It's only going to go two freaking ways, folks. There's the King of Wands and the King of Swords and the Moon. So it'll be emotional. There's secrets going on. There is some type of bitterness out here with the war that's taking place. So I really hope that you're not already in unity with an abominable person out here, because it will not go your way. If somebody in the mix of this, because we just saw the third party card, is in the upright somewhere with God, you won't have a chance. You won't. There's something really bad going on out here. Show me if you're dealing with a heavy drinker. We just seen all that wine with that 5 of Cups. Then something abominable is taking place. Because this is like mixing cups. And God's going to mix a couple of cups for the enemy to have a drink of wrath, I guess, on something that's going on. Somebody's also died at a wedding situation. Or some type of celebration. Somebody's died at something like that is out here coming through really strong. Show me the Temperance card, please, because like I said, that's an eternity card, and the Death card is out here. It's either your mother or your wife or whatever all the combinations are. Not everybody's died, but something's going to end as well. So again, making choices about opening up and getting into this unity out here. This 3 of Wands, this is about enterprising, trying to get your ships to come in. But it's about trading as well. And if you see this, like somebody made a choice and they turned around and they're plotting something here, because the 2 of Wands is like, now I'm at a crossroad. Now what can I do? What are my alternatives? Something like that. And somebody, I feel like somebody's trying to get somebody to open up. There is a little spy out here. Hopefully you're checking things out for upright purposes. Show me the Lovers card, please. So if there's drinking, then and then the Strength card. So this would tell me also there's a maladministration out here with that Justice coming out in the reverse like that. There's the Tower. Somebody is having a tower out here, or they're trying to figure out, oh my God, whatever, gathering whatever on something, whatever that means for you. I'll let you interpret it, but this is about passing from one space to the next, births and deaths. It's about protection, and it's like a dividing wall of something that is here. It can represent male and female energy as well. But this does tell us that there's something to do with some type of drinking situation that's out here. Somebody would know about something here with the Tower. This is like explosive, life-changing paradigm shift. Oh my God, somebody knows something here. 3 of Cups. All right, well, there is something about third parties out here in this reading. What's in the hidden space? So we're just looking at the energy at hand. This is what's coming out now. Let's dig a little deeper and see what's in the hidden about it. What you need to know. What's going on in the hidden that needs to be uncovered. If you got an enemy out here, folks, I don't know what side of the enemy you're on, but there's movement taking place within a matter. Show me what's in the hidden, please. She always comes out in the hidden. This specific card, always. There is a pop-up lover here. Well, it's all over the reading. If somebody's married then out here with that, better watch out. Whatever you think you're trying to do. There's confusion out here, or distorting things. Or somebody knows that somebody now has distorted some things, and now people are trying to gather somebody together, and there's movement to take care of something or someone. For somebody's case, that's what's going on as well. And there's a war out here with it. But she's always in the hidden. If you're upright, you're upright. If you're not, you're not. She always comes out with crap around her. All the time. This is like, hey, pop up little lover. And it's also a news card. And you have this news here. So there's communication, and somebody has distorted communication for whatever purposes, why they did what they did. There's something abominable out here attached to some stuff. So there's marriage out here, then there's marriage out here around something. Right here. If these two people are, one of them could be the lover, I don't know. Maybe somebody's a pimp out here, I don't know. But there are two people that match in the hidden space around some distorting of something going on. There's third parties attached to something right now. Right now it's going on. So you might, and there's the moon again. Okay, well, something's going to be emotional here. Because something's known. Somebody knows something out here, folks. Or it's your mom and dad's on their way home and the kids doing something as well on something, I don't know. But something legal is out here. And something very abominable is going on. What kind of words do you want to bring out here most of the time? At a bar. Well, it's right here. So intimacy and choices around drinking. And somebody let their walls down. If this was male and female, we just see two kings there, and somebody did something abominable. Then you talk about a nasty that took off with another gentleman there as well, for some people's case. Otherwise, somebody also got pregnant by, they put their walls down, they were married, somebody got pregnant out here. It's also foretelling, if you're drinking and you think you're going to pull your britches down, you're married, God's also warning there's a pregnancy out of this deal going to take place. Okay, past, present, or future, there is something about drinking out here. There is a secret pregnancy out here with it. Or your husband or your wife, whoever's playing the role of a whore or hiring them, it's here, attached to something going on. Okay? A preacher is out here. So there, you know, this card right here comes out a lot with the preacher's wife. That'll normally come out and say the preacher's wife. And so this is a preacher and their wife. You might want to check your minister. Something's wrong. There's also a truthful person who is known widely in a good way and respected. And so if you are, then you are. If somebody is or is not in this war. There's the FBI. Oh, it's right here. When we see the death card, it's the FBI. So whatever. Somebody is in the law somewhere doing something, or they're involved in something heinous. And I don't know. Somebody needs to be a whistleblower if that's what's going on in a situation. There is a clarity of some type of mystery coming out. Okay, well, then somebody's already investigating something. Something known here when we see the tower. Like a paradigm shift on something that's going on. And if somebody now knows and they're like, oh my God, let's gather people and things and get out of here, you ain't going to get very far if you're guilty. We just declare and decree that the Most High God put roadblocks all around you. Because you deserve to go to jail for whatever is all the nonsense is going on in a matter out here. A bus connection, so there could be a teacher involved in something. Your cousin is out here. A powerful ruler of some sort, somebody in leadership is out here. The Hierophant does appear here, which is spiritual teachers, mentors, preachers, prophets, evangelists, all that kind of stuff goes back to this. Okay, so whether these people are those people or they're just a third party to something heinous going on around your house for other people. And for some people, they're upright. For some people, they're not. For some people, they're the little pop-up lover. However, it's going for you. There's secrets out here. Big time secret. Secret card. Secret card. Okay? Ain't secret no more. This is knowledge of something. And then a cook. Or your last name could be Cook. Self-control. Okay. Well, that's the Chariot. The word crush. And the Most High is going to protect from a bribe, and they're going to be exposed. Okay, well, you go right on ahead, devils, whoever you all are in our earth, doing some crazy stuff out here. If there's a bus energy out here, well, the Chariot could just go back to that. It could be a local bus, or you are dealing with a teacher, and then there's students involved in something for somebody's case out here as well. I'm hearing that somebody got somebody's kid drunk and did something. Sometimes that card will come out. I have not seen that card in months, but it just came through my spirit. And there's been set up a celebration out here. Then it's showing that somebody was in unity on something, had a consequence with an abomination with that energy that way on something. So if it didn't happen at a bar, you're just dealing with somebody who got drinking situation out here on something. Somebody's got a clarity of some type of mystery that's been secreted about here. Most I pick out some more cards. Look, folks, I have no shelter for tomorrow. If you're new, I'm dealing with a murderer. And I just, by faith, have just waiting for a rescue team. And I'm in Kansas City, Missouri, and I need shelter. And so if anybody is able to stand up and help me have some shelter, my PayPal is down below. My PayPal is ShannonEHensley, Shah. And then my Cash App is just ShannonEHensley. So if you could help, thank you very much. So the Most High said if you can keep your mind upon Him, He'll keep you in perfect peace. And you just need to trust the Most High God. All right? So somebody does need to trust in something going on. It says crazy people are turning on themselves. Well, somebody is in some type of frantic thing out here because there's been secrets. Gathering people and things and trying to get... Okay, somebody knows something. If somebody's been investigated in some heinous thing out here, you're in trouble. You're going to go to jail. Especially if you got kids, underage kids out here in some type of celebrating situation. Something stupid and abominable is going on. Something connected with a water park or maybe that's just a location by a water park is somewhere. It says that the king's favor is toward a wise servant, but his wrath is against him that causes shame. Somebody's in trouble by God. I'm having a baby. Well, it's out here. There's a pregnancy out here. And now you got crazy people, or something's already came out of that. Something the FBI is out here attached to something that's already went down in a death matter because of it. If somebody was whoring around somewhere, I don't know. It could be right now. I don't know. You put the timeline. But somebody had to get their self-control in something that's going on out here. So something just really stands out. Someone or something is very prominent to a situation that is going on out here with this energy. It says a large entity is involved and you're being favored. If you're upright, that's the Hierophant. That's an organization. And the Most High is going to make sure something's going to take place for somebody who's upright around some heinous thing out here. Or somebody's had secrets out here. Okay? All right. Something that divides the flesh, a wound, it's right here. And so people need to pray for somebody just for collective energy, because this is not good energy out here. There is something out here that says that you're the inspiration to my life. It's truthful. And some of y'all may just have a third party outside crazy. Maybe your ex, the King of Swords could be an ex energy, and they still have some type of clutches on a connection that may be for you as well. I don't know. You deal with somebody who is on welfare. Something about food stamps is out here. You deal with somebody who also dabbles around in black magic and they're going to be destroyed. Look, people, let me tell you something. That stuff is going to kill you, and it's very demonic, and somebody's got a great big dragon in their freaking house. And black magic, you look up that. The dictionary will tell you it's people who absolutely, they know they're working with dark energy demon. They know it. They're doing it on purpose. So these people in the hidden space, the little pop-up lover type energy, that the scripture tells us you get confusion. That's a confusion card. You get confusion for that nonsense. It's right here. If somebody is up in their platform and you got a preacher out here and they're a wolf and they're bewitching people, and they really tap it into dark energy with black magic, God says, I'm going to destroy you. There's something abominable out here with that. How dare you put that kind of energy even around people? Just because you want to take advantage of people. You're in error with God. He's going to smash you for that stuff. We don't want your kind in the earth that way. You don't realize what you're really doing when you open up that demonic realm. Look at all the nonsense going on in the earth realm right now. Most High said he ain't going to take no for an answer. His word's going to prevail in a situation. There's the tower right there. Okay. And somebody's name could be kin, but your kin is out here, and that word in the Hebrew means yes. And we have yes cards out here. The self-control card is actually the chariot, and this is a yes card. And so somebody making some type of choice to get up in here and either give a bribe to keep these secrets, but somebody's going to get the clarity of a mystery out of it. It's going to be exposed. It's going to curse you, or it already did. God said He's going to give some favor, and the large entity is the heavens, and we call out upon the name of Jehovah. There is no protection outside of Him, and whatever this war thing is. And you got crazy people turning on themselves because they're all demon possessed out here on something's going on. Let God get them all in one place, like He says, and destroy them. Because He's going to. Enough is enough of this nonsense. Alright, so there is something out here where there's a mutual interest in somebody's marriage, or it's just a mutual interest for a marriage. And so, if you are having a lover and they're interested too, they're out of order. Just gotta tell you, they're out of order. You have free will, you can do whatever you want. It's going to destroy you in the end, man. However it's going down, there's some type of mutual interest situation out here. So whether it's lawful for you or not to get in a union, the third party's crazy and they've got a bunch of people up in here doing some nonsense in something secretive that's out here. Your cousin's out here involved in it as well. You got legal people though out here in a church involved in something as well. So whatever's going on, God's gonna get the last say. We have a victory card out here, and God don't lose if you're standing with Him. This says to stay calm and reflect. It is a victory card, or excuse me, a victory lot or rune as well. You are dealing with somebody dangerous out here. This is a person that's got hateful, envy, nasty on them, and God's gonna, take those types of people out of the earth. This is ICE, and so you do have FBI out here, so you have immigration. Somebody's trying to get away, gathering some things. If somebody's giving some type of message on something, then somebody is trying to get away from something. And I just pray that God just catch you and you go to jail for something. Whatever you think you're trying to do in something situation out here, it ain't going to work out because somebody's going to get a victory in something. It is a victory rune. So the letter I and the letter J came out specifically. You also have the letter Z, the letter C, the K, the A, the literal name Zach, the Z-A-C-K is out here. So that's very prevalent, whether you're upright or not, or something's happened to that person. That name is specifically out here. See the J, the I, the A, the C, the K, the V, the W, and a Y came out. The M and the G and the H is out here. And the pictograph of the letter L is out here as well. And the CH together came out. So good luck. Thank you for your help if you're able. It's an emergency. I'll have until 11 o'clock in the morning to pay for my shelter. And I should not have to deal with a demon trying to do something to me, because my God has never failed and He's my shield. And so those of you who are godly, then we have an obligation to help one another. And I'm not getting into it because I'm sick and tired of having to get on my channel and talk about it. But this murderer is going to go to jail when I get done with them, folks. I have an open shut case. And so thank you for your help. Shalom.